Then he was very, very shocked and said no. And then the girl was pulling him until they reached the cave, and they walked in quietly just in case anything was happening. So while they were creeping into it, they saw footprints. So because they had torches, and they looked at the floor, they saw paws footprints, and also, very weird, they saw some human footsteps, some shoes. Then they were wondering who would come in here. Very, very dark. So then they followed the path, followed where the paws were, until they reached this tiny hole inside the cave. And they saw it was the cat, and they were like, yes, we found it. But they didn't say it that loud, otherwise someone might hear it. So then they picked the cat up and said, don't worry, you're safe, we'll get you, okay? So they put them in the bag and went just looking what was happening with that footprints. And then he got really scared. The boy got really, really, really scared. He didn't know what to do. He's like, no, this is a very bad idea. I think it's someone. I don't know who it is, but please, I don't want to go. It's so creepy. Nothing here was creepy. All is just dark, okay? Be brave, okay? Be brave. So then they creeped in and they saw a lamp. And they saw also, when they came even in, they saw two men. And next to them, they saw loads of cages of a type of animal from Africa. And they were like, oh, we have to release them. They might be bad guys. So quickly. So they unlocked all the things very quietly. And they got them into the bag as well, where the cat was. And then they called the police until they reached out and said, oh, hello. Yeah, we saw two people in the cave with some animals in it, with a cage in it, and we think they stole it. So please look of what was happening. So soon there was sirens, but it was coming quiet because it was very far away. And then they didn't want them to hear it until they make a plan, until something really goes well. So they got a rope and stretched it as far as they could, but not breaking it. So they wanted them to trip and let them not run away. And then as soon as the sirens got louder and louder and louder, they heard it, and the Pet Finders Agency heard some footprints really running. And then as soon as the police came, they were running, and kapoof, they tripped on the sand and they got face all over themselves. They got sand all over their faces. They were like, ugh, why is this happening to me? What did we trip over? Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. We got caught by the police. No, I said this was a bad plan. Oh no. And then what tripped? So they turned around and they saw it was just kids. They were like, seriously? We got tripped by these kids? Oh, these kids are smart then. But they soon got arrested for a few weeks, and they went with the police, and they were like, yes, we got the animals, yay! So they quickly ran off to the man's house and gave the cat, and in return she gave some money and said, thank you, I was wondering where he has been. But where has he been? Then they told, oh, he was in the creepy cave and we didn't like it, but we never knew he'll be there. I thought he wouldn't be scared. But he thanked them again and said bye very kindly, and they high-fived each other and said, yes, we have done our first mission. Now we are waiting for our second mission. And that is the end of the story. The end. Did you like this story? Well, I hope you did. If you like the story, please thumbs up, subscribe and comment below to tell me what you like about the story. This is Nivi and Pet Finders signing out.